Hi, I'm Jackson, and this is my interactive mixing project. The project was a collaboration between myself and a game design student. In order to keep work consistent remotely, we used Discord and source control to keep our progress up to date. This was done using DevOps and SourceTree initially, but moved to GitHub Desktop soon after for simpler navigation. Project assets needed to be made from the ground up, so I created an asset list and listed off the priority of the recordings, as well as the current stage of implementation. Following this, I recorded multiple different footsteps and Foley for the player interaction sounds. These sounds were later manipulated in Ableton using different effects, as well as a plugin called Fracture by Glitch Machines. Fracture was incredibly useful in contributing towards the glitchy cyberspace feel needed for the game. The voiceover for the AI was recorded by myself and was inspired by popular AI characters such as Portal's GLaDOS and Microsoft Sam's voice, and plays during the game when you have completed or failed a level.
Intruder detected. Worm neutralized. Access denied. Credentials recognized. Credentials recognized. Identification approved. Proceed. Access granted.
I would communicate over Discord for feedback and come back with different iterations of a sound to make sure that the vision of the project was still being achieved with every asset made. The player's footsteps were separated heel-toe and modulated in pitch for added file variety, and also had a parameter attached based on the player's speed, meaning the volume of the player's footsteps would rise based on the speed the player was currently moving at. Various sounds for UI such as map navigation and checkpoints, environment including the glitchy ambience, and voiceover were easily plugged in to the necessary blueprints. A dynamic music system was also made possible through the use of Fmod parameters and a data table in Unreal, which set the parameter according to what level the player was currently in. For example, in the menu, a looping segment of the track Hello World is playing. As the player navigates to the level select, that loop continues, though now has additional layers after a parameter labelled menu is changed from 1 to 0. Other tracks were made for the game's music, which we'll take a short listen to now. Within Unreal, the game's sound can be adjusted using the audio menu. These sliders control Fmod's VCAs. Each mixer group was assigned to VCAs in Fmod, so that once the value was changed in Unreal, the volume within the Fmod project would change the volume of the game. For audio output settings, a global parameter was set across the mixer which controlled 3 different sends, which enabled the game's audio output to be heard in 3 different settings: 5.1, 7.1 and headphones. To close, here is a brief gameplay demo showcasing audio settings. Thank you for watching.
Redemption.